מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Your eyes are not deceiving you, but Toby Pechner has joined us for our Shabbat this evening. Welcome, one and all, to Shabbat Unplugged. I don't know about you, but I know a lot of folks are already in their pajamas, whether they are all our friends out on the East Coast or just relaxing a little bit early for Shabbat and getting into something comfortable. Well, if you are already in your pajamas, then you have picked up, even without knowing it, on our theme for this evening. We are going to be talking about sleep and dreams along with Joseph, our dreamer. So wherever you are, and whether you are in your illusion tie footy pajamas or however you have chosen to join us, we are so glad that you are with us tonight. We've got some music, we've got some words of Torah, we've got some prayers, and we've got each other. So we're so glad that you are all here. We will begin. If you have not had an opportunity to do so, our virtual Siddur will have all of the readings and the prayers and songs for the end of the service. So if you would like to download that, please do. On page 2 in that book is our candle lighting. So please join along. I guess I'm on my own.
Do you really think you would be on your own?
I'm starting to wonder, Mo. I'm starting to wonder.
Whoa, Smokey.
Say hi to all of those people.
Hi. Hi. You can see me.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitanu mitzvotam, v'tzivanu, lehamikner, shel Shabbat. Well, with our candles lit, we continue on. We will be singing Pitchuli, which can be found on page 344 if you have the book, or right on the next page if you've got the virtual Siddur.
If you see me smiling, it's just because I'm excited and happy to be with everybody, even though I know we're not physically together, but it's just my mental state. I'm really excited. Pitchuli. Sharet Tzedek Avovam Odeya Pitchuli Sharet Tzedek Avovam Odeya Pitchuli Sharet Tzedek Avovam Odeya Pitchuli Sharet Tzedek Avovam Odeya. Lord prepare me a sanctuary, to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Pitchuli, Sharet Tzedek Avovam Odeya Pitchuli Sharet Tzedek Avovam Odeya. Lord, prepare me the sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and with thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you.
So, how you doing, Toby? How was your Hanukkah? How are things?
It was good. Yeah, a lot of family Zoom calls. Worked a bit, and yeah, it was really good. I really like. If this had fallen on Hanukkah, it would have been perfect. But it's nice that it's after, and this is like a little post Hanukkah gift.
Yeah. Well, and I lit candles again, so it's like I've like 10 days in a row or something that I've lit candles. So it's like I'm going for the record. I feel like I got to come up with some excuse to do it tomorrow. I don't know.
It's the 9th night. Well, you can do Havdalah tomorrow night.
Yeah, there you go, Havdalah. Right. Okay. So we're just gonna keep this going. Yeah, I'm just till I'm out of matches.
Yeah.
Well, good. I hope everyone out there had a wonderful Hanukkah, if not a little bit different. But we bring the light and we bring the warmth. And now we're at Shabbat, so we get to relax and rest and enjoy all of the sweetness and the goodness of that. And we've got song, and so our next thing is to welcome in the Sabbath bride. We're going to do a Lachad Odi, which begins on page 20. If you got the book, I'm guessing we're going to do verses, let's say 1, 2, 5, and 9. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I'm just excited. Lechad Odi likrat kala ve'nishabat nekabela. Lechad Odi likrat kala ונשבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ותהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לחול ונכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נעשוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך ומאורי, אורי אורי שיר דברי. כבוד אדוני עליך נגילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. We rise and we face our entrance. If I stand up, you won't be able to see me anymore, so I'm just going to see. Boi v'shalom al terakala, גם בשמחה וצבולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי כלה, בואי כלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, ונשבת נקבלה.
I realize, of course, a song that tells us to awake and arise may not quite fit with our theme of slumber and dreams, but I think we'll just roll with it, right? We'll just go.
Let's do it live.
Yeah, absolutely. So now that we're awake and alert and ready to go, we're gonna do our call to worship. We're gonna do the Baruch Hu, which is on page 28. If you got the book, please join us.
Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach.
All right, we continue on. This next one. It's not in the book as the way we're going to do it. So it's all the more reason to download the virtual Siddur. And before we do it, I just want to say something, Toby. Every time you do this song, every time we do Shabbat Unplugged, the next morning when I go out for my run, for the entirety of the run, sometimes 10, 12 miles, I am singing this song. Or I'm trying to sing this song because in my like oxygen deprived brain, I can't remember which light, dark light, which way it goes. And then I add in the hand motions and I'm running down the street in like 20-degree weather in shorts and a t-shirt doing this. And people are thinking I should slowly drive by because that guy is probably going to pass out. Something is terribly wrong with that guy. So now that you've got that wonderful visual in your head, Ariv Aravim, as we welcome the evening.
I'll do the hand motions first. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. The last one, that's the tricky one. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei, borei, yom v'layla, rolel, or mipnei choshech, rolel, or mipnei choshech. Roll into dark, roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei yom v'layla, rolel, or mipnei choshech, rolel, or mipnei choshech, choshech mipnei. Roll into dark last time. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night.
Lovely. Continue on with the next page in the.
We'll all watch the recording, right? Get it down.
Yeah. We can go. Well, I can see myself. Oh, that's what I look like. It took everything, all of my concentration to try and get that right. We continue on with Ahavat Olam, which is found on the next page virtually, or 32 in the book.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ata. Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otzanu limadetza, Otzanu limadetza. Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu b'shofeinu, U'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha, V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, U'mitzvotecha le'olam ישראל, כי הם חיינו, ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, נגה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל.
So before we get into the Shema, I wanted to offer a little bit about the Shema. It's a prayer that we say twice a day. We say it in the morning and the evening, but there's a bedtime Shema. It's a special prayer. It has the Shema as we know it, and some other things in it, some other pieces of the liturgy, some that we say quite often, other ones that are only part there. It has some biblical references, some Talmudic teachings, and it's all aimed at giving the person praying restful and peaceful sleep, and maybe some sweet dreams. And I know we're not ready to sleep yet, so just now we'll just do the normal Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed.
And we continue on with the V'ahavta, which can be found on page 36. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavacha Hayom levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvrechtecha v'derech, uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha, uv'kshartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, Uchtavtam amezuzot beitecha uvihisharecha leman tizkaru vasitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem Emet. Continue on page 40 with Micha Mocha.
Yair Mi kamocha baelim Adonai, mi kamocha nedara kodesh, mi kamocha baelim Adonai, mi kamocha nedara kodesh. Nora tehilot, Mosef ve'ele, Nora tehilot, Mosef ve'ele Adonai, Timloch leolam va'ed. Malchutecha ra'u banecha, Ke'ayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Ze'elianu ve'amru Adonai, Timloch leolam va'ed. Ya la la la, ya la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la ya la la, ya la ya la la, ya la ya la la.
So we are streaming a service. We've got a prayer book that only exists in ones and zeros. It's pretty amazing. We've actually, though, been fiddling with prayer books since, well, for a long time. The first one that we have is called Seder Rav Amram. It's from around 860. And some of the prayers in that we still do. Some we don't do. Some kind of came and went. For example, this is the old original Union prayer book from about 1896. They took out a whole bunch of stuff, and we've slowly been bringing some of it back. And one of the prayers that has made a comeback, I think it's been in the last two Reform prayer books, is Hashkivenu. And it's another prayer that is part of the bedtime Shema. There are two traditions about the history of this prayer. One is that it was recited by the Israelites as they hid in their houses, waiting for the angel of death to pass over while they were in Egypt. The other is that they recited it their first night out in the wilderness, under the stars, surrounded by strange and terrifying things at the night. They said, "Cause us, Eternal One, to lie down in peace and rise again to life." Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, v'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chayim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us daily wrong from right. Oh Adonai, Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Amen.
And we go from this as we head towards the Amidah. We have a little meditation and song, page 45.
A thought has blown the marketplace away. There is a song on the wind, joy in the trees. Shabbat has arrived in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night, and eternity utters a day, and eternity utters a day. Guide, 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 thought has blown the marketplace away. There is a song on the wind, joy in the trees. Shabbat has arrived in the world, scattering a song in the silence of the night, and eternity utters a day, and eternity utters a day. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 Adonai, Tzvatai, Tzvatai Tivta, Ufi, Yagitehi Techa. Adonai, Tzvatai, Tzvatai Tivta, Ufi, Yagitehi Techa. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, die, die. Die, 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 die. Die, die.
We continue on page 48, the Amidah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Koneh Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot V'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בגבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהלוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. Take these next few moments for silent prayer.
Say shalom bimroma, say shalom aleinu, al kol Yisrael, al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Say shalom b'roma, say shalom aleinu, al kol Yisrael, al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Amen. Shalom aleinu, al kol Yisrael, al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Amen. Shalom Roma, say shalom aleinu, al kol Yisrael, al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו Amen.
Gorgeous. Once upon a time, we used to listen to our dreams. We believed that when we dreamt, we were not seeing the future, but we were in the future, experiencing whatever it was that would eventually happen. And when we woke, sometimes we were terrified, sometimes excited, but always motivated. With this in mind, we think about what we encounter in this week's Parsha. We have Joseph the dreamer, who had been sold into slavery by his brothers, in part because he was always sharing his dreams about how they, his brothers, would eventually turn and bow down to him. Well, sure, it sounds pretty bad when you say that and you're just predicting or guessing. But if you believe that he was actually there and actually saw that and comes back and reports it, it's that much more real, both to Joseph and to his brothers. And then we read about the Pharaoh and his dreams. He sees these cows and these grains being eaten away and emaciated. And he's terrified. And what Joseph tells him is that it's the coming of a famine. And so we can understand that the Pharaoh in charge of this vast empire was transported, was standing there seeing the waste and the ruin and imagining what that meant for all of the people under his care. Well, Pharaoh does the right thing. He appoints a smart guy to help out. He gets Joseph in on the act, and Joseph manages to create a system that provides for all of Egypt and eventually for his brothers. But what about us? Do we listen to our dreams anymore? Do we dismiss them as bits of our subconscious just kind of floating around and acting on us when we are unable to imagine them for ourselves? Maybe. But maybe there's work we can do with our dreams. Sure, not all dreams come true, and we're not bound by them. But we can work to make the good ones a reality. We can strive to avoid living out the ones that are the scariest. Because we have the ability to act. We have the ability to choose and decide and to do. It's one of the most important things in Judaism, that we have free will. We have the ability to make these choices and do these things. And that we continue to dream means that we have something guiding us in our work. Sometimes, yeah, they're scary, and they're intimidating and confusing, difficult even. But they also offer us an opportunity to turn our best hopes into a reality. I think the idea of this opportunity was captured in a poem by one of my favorite poets, Langston Hughes. He wrote, "Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow." May we take our dreams, whatever they are, and go on to do wonderful and incredible, brilliant and amazing things. Shabbat Shalom. We turn our thoughts now to those in our community who need a little bit of healing, body, of mind, or spirit. At this time, we are thinking of Adina Bat Moshe Miriam, Harav Aharon Ben Tova, Wendy Alderman, Ilka Ashenoff, Inga Kaplan, Ramon Chavez, Beverly Cleff, Les Cohen, Megan Carney Cranmer, James Cross, Sarah Gogwin, Terry Gregory, Marlene Harris, Sue Holden, Jocelyn Humphrey, Dakota Kirby, Dave Levine, Meir ben Rachel Fagel v'Harav Avraham, Joan Nutkin, Kathy Olson, Maddie Phelps, Devin Phelps Humphrey, Shirley Rutkovitz, Sarah Bachlava, Marianne Schenker, Steve Strauss, Jessica Wadatz, Israela Devira Bat Avraham Vasara, Usher Zelech, Ahmad Zarur, Hamida Derry, Tim Ober, Wendy Rains, David Abbott, Jackie Heron, Stanley Browdy, Dan Dworkin, and everyone who is affected by the coronavirus. We send our prayers out to you. We will be singing Debbie Friedman's Misha Berach, which can be found on the next page virtually, or page 253 in the book. I guess this one's me. Oh, there we go, Toby. All right.
Avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We continue now with the Aleinu, which can be found at the bottom of page 282. Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 285. Let the time not be distant, O God, when all shall turn to you in love, when corruption and evil shall give way to integrity and goodness, when superstition shall no longer enslave the mind, nor idolatry blind the eye. O may all created in your image become one in spirit and one in friendship, forever united in your service. Then shall your realm be established on earth, and the word of your prophet fulfilled. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Page 287. V'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. Our thoughts turn to those whose memory in our community is only memory. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. At this time, we remember Richard Siegel, Jerry Post, Michael James Lordier, Norma Morhar, Moshe Avnir, Millard Petersky, Ivan Appleruth, Miguel Wicki, Amitza Bat Avraham Vasara, Aaron Ben Beryl Vasara, Enrique Monteverde Nimbriotis, Alan R. Priddy, Al Feldman, Rabbi Sigma Faye Haran, Lori Frankel, William Friedlander, Florence Conti, Sanford Arnold Eisenstadt, Joe Johns, Sherwin Sider, Arthur Ashkin, Jack Robinson, Betty Williams, Pamela Walker, Barb McBrady, Mary Jane Ludwig. And this Shabbat, we commemorate the art sites of Ethel Wells, Lydia Leibovic, Ira Lee Marks, Fred Solomon, Janine Dawes, Michael Lewis Goldstein, Betty Gordon, Richard Green, George Small, Arlene Gingold, Sarah Grinwald, Gertrude Heller, Sidney Mann, Beatrice Stahl, and Don Michelson, MD. To those names and the names that you have added, both in the comments and your hearts, Kaddish Yatom can be found on page 294. If it is your custom, please rise. V'yitgadal, v'yitgadash, Shemei Rabbah, v'alma divra chirute, v'yamlich malchute, v'chayechon, v'yomechon, v'chayed chol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru, Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevarach, le'olam u'mei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal, Shemei dekudesha berichu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, ta'amiran be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and all who mourn, to which we say, Amen. You may be seated. We have a few announcements for you this evening. The first, you guessed it, as always, is that tomorrow morning we have our Torah study via Zoom. It is at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. No prior experience with Torah study, or really Zoom for that matter, is necessary. If you are not on our mailing list with the login information, please contact Deborah Achtenberg so she can get you set up. It is a lot of fun, and we love having everyone who joins us. So if you are able, please come on in for that. Let's see. In the next few weeks, as you can see, Sinai events, all events at SinaiReno.org, but we are in winter break from Sinai School, so we will be possibly sleeping in on Sundays. Classes will resume in the new year. We have on the 23rd, we have virtual Sinai committee meetings, so check in with your committee chair for times and details. If you are not on a committee and want to be on a committee, we have lots of great options. So let us know and we can get you set up with a way to be involved. It is absolutely essential to have people playing a part and helping run this congregation, because this is your congregation and it's the people that make it. And so joining in with the committees is a really fantastic way to stay connected and to help program and plan and keep our community going. The temple office will be closed for the secular winter holidays. It will be closed on Thursday and Friday, the 24th and 25th, and then again on the 31st and 1st. So if you need something, try to need it on a different day. Also, Rabbi Sarah and I are going to be away next week, so hopefully we can have a little bit of a staycation, and we'll be excited to come back, refreshed and excited after all of that. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Oh, so much more stuff. On the 25th, an important date because that is the date that we have Torah for Tots via Zoom. That is at 4 o'clock for the littlest ones. SinaiReno.org/grow/Torah for Tots. Easier if you just go to the website and search around for it. It's a really, really fantastic program. So if you got the wee ones, bring them along for that. Sign up for that. And then 7:30 will be our service. Because Rabbi Sarah and I will be away, Aaron Hill will be leading services. I know he has got some really excellent stuff planned. I think a Devar Torah by Ronan. I know he's been practicing and chanting Torah and all of that stuff. So not to be missed. Please join in for that and give him lots of support. That's all I'm going to bore you with right now. Again, you can get all this information on our website, and if you get our emails, there's information there. If you don't get our emails, please sign up for that because it's the best way to keep on top of all the things going on. And that way, when I drone on Friday nights about all the things, you can go, I already read the email, and you can nod off or get a snack or whatever it is, and you don't miss any of the singing or the praying or all the good stuff like that. So with that, we're going to head towards our closing song. And our closing song is, it's actually not another one that's not necessarily written as a closing song. It's another part. This one we're going to do a Don Olam. It's another part of our bedtime Shema. I think in part because there's a line that says, "When I sleep as when I wake, God is with me, I have no fear." So taking that spirit into music. Take us away, Toby.
It's not a very bedtimey melody, but it'll be fun and it'll get us through to sing a little more after services. And it goes like this: Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Aklet Nasa. Etzakol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Ve'acharei Kilot Hakol, Levo Ninok Velon Nora Adon Olam, Ve'hu Haya, Ve'hu Hove, Ve'hu Yi'e Betifara Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Aleit Nasam Ve'etzakol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Ve'hu Echad Ve'ein Sheni Lechan Mishin Lelo Kipra Adon Olam Ve'li Reshit Ve'tilati Ve'lo Kazam Ve'risa Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Aklet Nasam Ve'etzakol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Ve'hu Eli Ve'chai Goeli Ve'sur Gevel Ve'tzela Adon Olam Ve'hu Nisi Umanosli Ve'nat Kosi Ve'yom Nikra Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Aklet Nasam Ve'etzakol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Ve'ado Afkid Ruchi Ve'eishan Ve'la'ira Adon Olam Ve'kim Ruchi Yeviati Adonai li Ve'lo ira Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Aklet Nasam Ve'etzakol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Aklet Nasam Ve'etzakol אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם.
So before we do Kiddush, there's one thing I did want to mention because it's a really great thing. For the last couple of weeks, Rabbi Sarah and I have been putting in a pitch every week for contributing to our efforts with Eddie House, which helps homeless youth in this area. And we had set a goal of $1,500, which would help us provide a dinner. We're planning for one for Christmas. And I'm really, really, really proud to say that we have surpassed that goal. Now, if you were planning on donating and you didn't, you still can, because this is an ongoing relationship and unfortunately an ongoing need. But until we solve this thing, we are committed to making sure that we provide for everyone in this community, and Eddie House is a fantastic way to do that. So please keep the donations coming in. You keep those coming in. Our amazing social action committee will continue to put together everything that they can to help out these kids in our community. So again, thank you for everyone who's donated. Thank you in advance to everyone who's still going to donate. With that, we are going to go into Kiddush, which is on page 5. And as you see after that, stick around because we got song session, we got more singing and more fun, and just this is what Shabbat is all about. So if you have a glass of some sort of fruit of the vine, whatever that fruit is, whatever the vine was, go ahead and hold it aloft. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzav v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon timchi lanu zikaron le'maaseh v'reishit Ihu yom techila lamikrae kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim Kilanu v'acharta Yotanu kidashta Mikol hamim V'shabbat kodecha V'ahava uvraton Hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. L'chaim. All right. Well, let's say we keep this going and let's do some singing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so if you have the PDF, we're gonna go straight through it the rest of the way. There'll be some things that we'll skip over, so if you see that the words don't match up with what's being sung, it's because we skipped that song. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. Let's sing. Mayafe hayom Shabbat shalom Mayafe hayom Shabbat shalom Shabbat Shabbat shalom Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Mayafe hayom. Shabbat, Shalom. Mayafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Yalla la la ilai, yalla la la ilai, yalla la la ilai, yalla la yalla la yalla la la ilai, yalla la la ilai, yalla la la ilai, yalla la yalla la yalla la la ilai, ya ilai la ilai, yalla la la ilai, ya la la la. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Amen. 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 Yisrael Chai. 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 Whoa, Davidu Chai. Whoa, Davidu Chai. Whoa, Davidu Chai. Whoa, Davidu Chai. Amen. 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 Yisrael 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 Chai. Whoa, Davidu Chai. Whoa, Davidu Chai. Whoa, Davidu Chai. Whoa, Davidu Chai. If there is any secret to this life I live, this is it. This is it. The sounds of what cannot be seen sings within everything that can. And there is nothing more to it than that. Nothing more to it than that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is there any secret to this life I live? This is it. This is it. The sounds of what cannot be seen sing within everything that can. And there is nothing more to it than that. Nothing more to it than that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is there any secret to this life I live? This is it. This is it. the sound of what cannot be seen sings within everything that can. And there is nothing more to it than that. Nothing more to it than that. Nothing more to it than that. Nothing more to it. I can see your comments. And Carol, that's the last song. It's always the last song, and I won't forget it. Hava, Hava, Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah, 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 Hava, Hava, Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Hava, Hava, Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Hava, Hava, Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah, Hava, Hava, Nashira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. Esa enai el hari esa enai el hari ve'ai yavo Ezri ve'ai yavo Ezri ve'ai yavo Ezri ve'ai yavo Ezri. Where will my help come from? Where will my help come from? My help will come from God, maker of heaven and earth. My help will come from God, maker of heaven. Esa enai el hari esa enai el hari ve'ai yavo Ezri ve'ai yavo Ezri ve'ai yavo Ezri ve'ai yavo Ezri. Oriamo shalom aleinu, Oriamo shalom aleinu, Oriamo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Oriamo shalom aleinu, Oriamo shalom aleinu, Oriamo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam, Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam, salam. Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam, salam. Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu. Odiamo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Ozi Vezimaradya Vayehi Vishua 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 Ozi Vezimaradya Vayehi Vishua. There is so much magnificence near the ocean. The waves are coming in, the waves are coming in. There is so much magnificence near the ocean. The waves are coming in, the waves are coming in. Hallelujah. 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 Wash me away so that all that's left is love. Great Spirit, wash me away so that all that's left is love. Great Spirit, hallelujah. 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 There is so much magnificence near the ocean. The waves are coming in, the waves are coming in. There is so much magnificence near the ocean. The waves are coming in, the waves are coming in. We're not done. I'm just putting on the capo. But it feels like a good place to breathe for a second. Maybe take a sip of a beverage if you have a beverage close by. It's like we're in the temple. We all live on our own mountain so high. We all live on our own mountain so high. From my mountain to your mountain to my mountain so high. From my mountain to your mountain to my mountain so high. I'm calling you. I'm calling you. I'm calling you. I'm calling you. We all live on our own mountain so high. We all live on our own mountain so high. From my mountain to your mountain to my mountain so high. From my mountain to your mountain to my mountain so high. I'm calling you. 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 Peace will come. Let it begin with me. Peace will come. Let it begin with me. Oh, my own life is all I can hope to control. Oh, let my life good of my soul, and let it bring peace, sweet peace. Peace will come. Let it begin with me. We need peace. Let it begin with me. We need peace. Let it begin with me. Oh, my own life is all I can hope to control. Oh, let my life be lived for the good of my soul, and let it bring peace, sweet peace. Peace let it begin with me. Shalom, shalom yavo, she'atchil itzi. Shalom, shalom yavo, she'atchil itzi. Oh, my own life is all I can hope to control. Oh, let my life live for the good of my soul, and let it bring peace, sweet peace. Peace will come. Let it begin with me. Let it begin with me. Let it begin with me. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, a place and time again. If not now, tell me when. I see sorrow, trouble in this land. I see sorrow, trouble in this land. And although there will be struggle, we'll make the change we can. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, a place and time again. If not now, tell me when. I may never see the promised land. I may never see the promised land. And yet we'll take the journey, walking hand in hand. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, a place and time again. If not now, tell me when. And we'll work until it's done. Every daughter, every son, every soul that ever longed for something better, something brighter. It will take change of heart for this to mend. It will take a change of heart for this to mend. But miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, a place and time again. If not now, tell me when. And miracles do happen every shining now and then. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. All right, we have one more song. Also, just interesting that the last time we played that song, it was like 2 weeks before the election, and we were talking about that, and it had a totally different meaning. And that's always neat. I think that song kind of spans a lot of time It's kind of always relevant. All right, Carol, for you. Also, my own mom is probably watching too, so it might be for her also, but mostly for Carol. Sweet mother, I'm coming home. Now I know I'm not alone, 'cause I've been far, but now I'm close. Sweet mother, I'm coming home. Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing? Your love is everything, heart and soul, breath and skin. Your love is everything. Oh, mother, this world is strange. Love me, mother, and make me brave. In my dreams or on this stage. Oh, mother, this world is strange. Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing? Your love is everything, heart and soul, breath and skin. Your love is everything. Oh, mother, please hold me tight. 'Cause mother, I need some help tonight. What went wrong will soon be right. Oh, mother, please hold me tight. Tell me, mother, can you hear me sing? Your love is everything, heart and soul, breath and skin. Your love is everything. Your love is everything. Your love is everything. Hey! You're muted. Hi.
Got my backup band here.
Yeah.
Toby, thank you so much
Oh,
for making this an absolutely special
Toby,
and
not
wonderful
you, Toby.
Shabbat.
Not you, Toby.
that filled me up as much as it did you guys. So I
Uh.
appreciate the opportunity.
Shabbat Shalom to you. Shabbat Shalom to everyone out there. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Have a restful Shabbat as we head towards the new year. Hopefully it is one of goodness, of peace, of all the things that we have been down on 2020 for not being. We are so blessed to have a wonderful community, and we will keep coming together in whatever way we can, spreading a little love and a little prayer and some joy. So with that, Shabbat Shalom, everybody.